Just as he said, Dak Prescott, flash in the pan, one-hit wonder. Lonzo Ball, bust is the second pick of the draft, says Shannon Sharp.
When did I say that?
To your bank. You've said it again and again and again. Then you try to backtrack out of, well, but maybe if he...
No, ain't no maybe. I just said I don't believe he's transcendent like you do.
Okay, before I get to what happened last night, I'm going to frame what's happened to Lonzo Ball for 21 games now. Remember, we're still in the month of November, right? We're still in November, 21 games in. He just turned the age of 20 about a month ago. So far, he has 2 triple-doubles. The one at Milwaukee was 19 points, 12 rebounds, and 13 assists. Pretty good. And he has so far 5 double-doubles, including the game last night. And against Eric Bledsoe and Devin Booker in Phoenix, he went 29, 11, and 9, a near triple-double, and he made 4 threes in that game. So he now has 5 games of making at least 3 threes in a game. And in back-to-back games, he had 16 rebounds and 13 rebounds. That's all in the first 21 games of his career, as he barely has turned 20 years of age, okay? So just that's the frame. Now let's get to last night. He did have a terrific flurry, big flurry in the third quarter that got interrupted by a gash in the top over the eye. Had to leave, go in, they put a butterfly on it, then they had to stitch it after the game. He got 3 stitches. No big deal, but it interrupted the flow of one of those wow stretches where he just went crazy.
LeBron got stitched up during the game.
You got it. Well, okay, so let's compare Lonzo Ball to LeBron James. Not a fair comparison yet. Not yet.
Ever.
So the reason I was generally disappointed, and the reason I do continue to say, as Doc Rivers said the other night, he's not going to be good, he's going to be great, as Earl Watson sat right there and said, he's not going to be good, he's going to be great. I don't get the mindset. I feel like for the first month and a half of this season, Lonzo Ball has been on a mission to show everyone, I'm not my father. And last night, I was generally disappointed in his lack of aggression, his lack of assertiveness, his one pass to the perimeter and drift to the weak side and stand and watch his teammates try to create a shot. I don't get it. I don't know who he is. I don't know, because I'll see the flash. So I saw some great things last night. I saw some good things last night. And I saw a whole bunch of non-things last night where he dribbled the ball up the floor and he'd look and just flip a pass to the perimeter. You know, just
what would you have him to do in the half court set?
Just attack. When he wants to attack, he can get in the lane. He's 6 feet 7 inches tall, has not a good handle, a great handle. He has supreme quickness and speed, and he can get downhill on you fast. So if he just brings the ball up the floor with pace and urgency and just takes it in the lane, then you create open shots for your teammates, or you create one for yourself. And I see timid, I see passive, I see disengaged. I don't get it. I'm just screaming at my TV, just do something with the basketball.
But what happens when he doesn't get an opportunity to bring the ball up the court?
Well, they played him with Jordan Clarkson a lot last night, which was good because you got Steph and Clay, so they can guard.
Right.
And listen, Lonzo can guard. He did a really nice job on Steph and Clay until overtime, when finally Steph Curry said, this is enough of this. And he makes 2 threes to start the overtime. One was on Lonzo, one was not on Lonzo. And then he made a long 2, and that was basically it, even though the Lakers kept fighting back. So this is now 4 times at home that this team has been in position to win a game that it should have won. And all 4 times, I'm going to blame the 19, barely 20-year-old Lonzo Ball. If you're the leader, if you're the leader of this team, you have to organize them. You have to create good shots instead of just flipping it to the wing and saying, you go one-on-one, try to get a shot over there. And Brandon Ingram was sensational last night. All last year I said Brandon Ingram played timid and passive, and all of a sudden in his second year, guess what happened? I think Magic lit a fire under him as Magic set on a show.
Let's not pretend like he's been like this Golden State game all year, because he hasn't.
But he's been much more in attack mode than he was last year, because he can go a little soft. He's not a soft player, but he just drifts mentally where he doesn't go up strong. Last night, he was strong the whole game. And guess what happened? 30-something happened.
But, Skip, before any great player can have success, they must go through failure and hardship. You make it seem like they should just, the Lakers are a young team. They don't have anybody with playoff experience.
But they didn't even have Kyle Kuzma last night. He had a back spasm in the warm-ups, and he couldn't go. This is a talented young team that should have won 4 home games, and if they had, they'd be right in the thick of that 7-8 spot in the Western Conference, because there are a lot of disasters so far in the Western Conference, including one we're about to talk about now, and I don't know if they're going to be a disaster all year, but Oklahoma City is 8-12.
But the thing is, though, Skip, and you keep trying to label, oh, you said he's going to be a bust. All I'm saying is that I don't see transcendent like you. I don't see life changer like you. And maybe he does need to be aggressive, but I thought he showed flashes of aggression. But when you're in the half-court set, Skip, nobody, even Russ, doesn't drive the ball to the basket every time. John Wall, some of these better elite point guards, Kyrie doesn't drive every time. Sometimes it calls for you to pass the ball to the wing, and then you go stand in the corner, or you go set a pick for somebody. Skip, it's going to
There's one sequence late in the second quarter, and I didn't ask for the video of this because I don't want to dwell on it, but Lonzo walks the ball up the floor, and Jordan Clarkson's in. They don't often play together. Jordan Clarkson's just standing on the wing, and he flips in the ball, and Jordan catches it, and defender on him, and he throws it back to Lonzo. And Lonzo throws it back to Jordan, and he throws it back to Lonzo. And I'm saying, just go, just attack. Jordan's saying, you go. And guess what he did for a third time? He flipped it to Jordan, who then dribbled and shot a 3. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said, well, you didn't want it?
Okay, good. Yeah.
So what you want, Skip?
I want to see this kid is trying to say, I'm not my father.
Skip,
I'm unselfish. Yes, he is. I'm quiet. I'm humble. I'm not going to try to be the center of attention.
He is what he is.
I'm going to show my teammate. Listen, he can be so much better, and he will be. Again, we're still in the month of November.
So then all of a sudden the light's going to go up. You know what? I'm going to show him I am like my father. I'm just like my father.
I feel like he's trying to set the bar a little lower than it was set. The ZO2s are dropping now. So
well, I ain't got mine.
Well, you better.
I wonder why Darren Ravel got mine.
I don't know.
He didn't even buy them.
I saw that. Yeah.
He's got the connect.
And to connect my butt, he need to connect me with my $500 of my shoes. That's what he needs
sure
to do.
Darren didn't buy it? I don't know.
No, he didn't buy it. No, he didn't.
I don't know.
He was talking about him. I bought him. Me and Marcellus Wiley, we were some of the first ones to step out there. Jay-Z bought like 9 pair. The Game bought like 8, 9 pair. I bought a pair early on. Now, I need my shoes, LeVar Ball.
I was not impressed with the shoe.
I don't care. I want my shoes.
They tweaked it. You know, they got a remix shoe after what Lonzo wore in the summer.
I don't care if they twerked it. I want my shoes. So shake them shoes on down here to Shay Sharp.
You know, they're going to be collector's items.
They're going to be collected.
I think Darren Ravel was predicting that in a month or so on eBay, they're going to go for like 1,000.
Well, I'm going to call the original Triple B's if I don't have my shoes by next week. The Better Business Bureau. I'm a legend fraud.
Yeah.
They said the shoes would ship on the 24th. It don't take them that long, Skip. They're right here in California.
They did ground.
Hell, I'm in California. The shoes in California. What? Is the postal man walking? I know they have on shorts,
you know
but
what?
They drive
maybe they dropped him and somebody
you know what might have happened is
what?
LeVar Ball, who can be a little vindictive, he might have just said, Sharp is out. We're not going to send, because he's been just killing my son.
Okay,
he's been killing my son.
But I tell you
he has called my son a bust, so he ain't getting no shoes.
And Sharp is vindictive. If they don't get Sharp here 500,
you better
it's going to be trouble. It's going to be, it's going to be some furniture movement.
It'll go from Big Baller Brand to Better Business Bureau.
Exactly.
Right.
Ain't going to be some furniture moving.
Okay.
Joy, you trying to move?
I'm not trying. I didn't order those shoes.
Well, if they don't get my shoes, I'll move.
You got to work on your sneaker connect.
No, they need Skip. The shoes shipped on the 24th. What's today's date, Skip? Now, if the shoes not here by next week, Wednesday, it's going to be trouble.
Today is November 30th. You better hope you get them by
It's going to be trouble, Skip.
By the way, Darren Ravel did make the point, I watched his little video, that it usually takes 6 months from start to finish of the creation of a shoe. So
Skip, I ordered the shoe last year.
You can't be too impatient.
Yes, I can.
6 months.
Yeah, it's been 6 months.
It's a new business. You know, they're working on the infrastructure.
Well, he got my old money. Well, no, now I want my shoes.
Well, you talked your way out of your shoes.
No, I ain't talking about No, my $500 talked me into those shoes. So I need them, Skip. Now, you need to go talk to them.
LeVar talked you into those shoes.
Yeah.
And out of your $500.
I tried to help a young entrepreneur.
I need to learn from LeVar. That's all I got to do to get $500 out of you.
What kind of shoes you making?
I don't know. Draw a sketch of some shoes.
I mean, I hook it up.
You know, there we go.
But not like my boy hooked me up with the off-white skip.
Can I get $500?
No, I ain't gonna be able to do that.
20?
I might outrun Jason Witten in these right here, Skip.
You might.
No, I ain't messing up my good shoes.
I agree with you.
Next up, the Thunder.